Hello guys, I finally got my laptop back and everything like that. I was going to do this with the bully gameplay and with my voice in the background, but I really just want to do this. I was going to do this as a CHUCKY video, but who knows, maybe if I have more thoughts later on, then I'll probably do it. But as of right now, I'm just doing it as just regular video and shit like that. So, um, where the fuck is Bully 2, Rockstar? What do you mean? None of us knew you were making GTA 6 until that leak got out, right? No one, no one, like, how would we know? Like, my friend said the same shit. Like, we didn't know that you guys were making GTA 6. So how the fuck we would have been like excited or some shit like that? Because you couldn't say anything. You didn't even want to tell us that it was in development. We had to find out from We had to find out from other sources, but not from the horse's fucking goddamn mouth. Seriously. Where the fuck is Bully 2? Where the fuck is Bully 2? Guys, have you been watching some YouTubers lately that have talked about Bully before and have mentioned that at not E3 but in one of the gaming awards, they were gonna show a Bully trailer, but they decided to use the Red Dead trailer. You mean to tell me that you've been having this game on hold since what, 2018 or 17? When the Red Dead came out, I have it still, but remind me when it came out. But you've been having that game for how long? And then all of a sudden, the definitive trilogy comes out. It's shit. Because you fuck it up. And then, since you didn't get what you wanted, you're like, alright, we're not going to make a remaster of GTA 4 or Red Dead. But then all of a sudden, there's rumors of Red Dead Remaster still, even though you just said we're not going to do it. Something's going on. Sounds like there's someone in the company that does not want to do this shit, but there's someone else in the company that's like, what the fuck are you doing? Sounds like there's butting heads, and the ones that want money, like a motherfucker, are fighting the ones that want a good product. And the ones that want a good product are butting heads with the ones that just want a fucking lazy product out there just to make money. Already, they want to probably do NFTs, I think. Rockstar wants to do NFTs, I think. Like Square Enix. I hope that none of that shit's going to fucking work anyways. In a spiritual enlightenment way, you guys are going to fail. So, which is quite funny when these motherfuckers try to do this shit. It's quite funny. It is. That's when some people react the way they react. I can understand what they're going through, but them thinking that it's going to be like this for like 100 years or 20 years or 30 years or even 50 years is nah. We don't even have that much time. At least for the people that don't belong to this planet, the wicked ones that all fucking wicked like a motherfucker. So the ones that are wicked don't have time anymore. Literally, that's why you see a lot of things now that people don't like. Like people just, there's still good things out there, obviously, but the reason there's stuff you see more bad stuff now is because their time is done. That's why you see a lot of shit products. So or developers not even trying anymore, showing their true colors, like Square Enix and Rockstar. And that's not a theory. That's a true fact. That's fucking goddamn true. You just need to open your fucking first eye, not third eye, first eye. You need to open your eye, literally open your eye to find out what's really going on around here. Because you can feel the vibration of the planet. Once you feel the vibration of the planet, you're going to feel everything that's going on and what's true. So when you look at the news and hear what these developers say, you'd be like, something's more, something's fishy, something bullshit, something sounds sus. Okay? So don't come to me if you think that I'm talking bullshit here. I'm not. I'm not. Seriously. If you don't know what I'm talking about, then you don't know what I'm talking about. That's fine. But don't be like, oh, fuck you, if you still don't know what I'm talking about. That makes no sense. Those are for the idiot people. But moving on. This. So the reason I'm talking about Bully 2 is because I love Bully. You guys know this. I just beat it on the PlayStation 4. I just beat it. It's not the. It's not the. It's not the Scholar Edition. but still, I got the Scholar Edition. The first time I got this, I wasn't a big fan of the controls, but I'm starting to get, a little bit used to the controls. They're really, whether rather use a normal control, yes. The fact that you need to use nunchucks to play this game is stupid. It is. It's stupid and it's uncomfortable. But when you know how to use the nunchucks and you feel what the controls are, it's actually not bad. But still, I would like to have the option to use controller. Rockstar. Why is that so fucking goddamn hard for you? Alright? And this, I've been hearing rumors too that this should be ported on the Switch. Do it. I don't care. I'll buy that shit. I just recently bought Bully again on my phone. I bought the Scholar Edition on my phone. I'm not a phone person. I'm not like a big gamer on the phone. But I'm telling you this, that shit looked great on the phone. Hell yeah, it looks amazing. And the layout of how you fight and shit like that, it does get used to a little bit, but overall, it's better than what they have it on the Wii. You have to get used to it in the Wii, and at least on that fucking phone, it actually makes sense, But the reason I mention this stuff is because we're in a time right now that Bully needs to come out, man. If this is true, that you've been holding this game back in the trailer and all that shit back for how many years? How many times we've been hearing Bully 2 since 2008, since 2017, and back in 16 también? Or 20, around one of those times, man. And we haven't heard nothing since. I even heard too that, hey, Bully is going to come out, but we're doing it after GTA 6. See, the rumors I just told you, they're just rumors. They're just talk. But the one that I told you about, them canceling all the GTA projects and the other Rockstar projects that they want to remaster, that's true. But them also remastering Red Dead Redemption after they just said they don't want to do that and GTA 4. See, again, going back, something's up. Something's up. Something's up. Something's going on in that company, or someone's fucking goddamn lying. And Rockstar's not doing shit. What is it? No, seriously, what is it? Tell me, what is it? Because we have a YouTuber up in here, I won't mention names, knows a little bit, some information about Bully 2. I know Bully 2 is out there. I know it is. Bully 2 is out there. They just don't want to talk about it. Now, I'm not talking about the YouTube, I'm talking about Rockstar. They don't want to talk about it. They don't want to talk about it. Why you won't talk about it? Oh, because it would stir away from GTA 4. Is that your problem? I thought you didn't give a fuck about Bully, Rockstar, in Take-Two. I thought you didn't care about it, Take-Two. Why are you so worried? If you don't care about Bully, why not have a trailer right now, release it, and people can buy it, and people will get ready to buy it? But I think you're so worried about Bully 2 coming out that would destroy the sales of GTA 6, which makes no fucking sense at all. I mean, if you release it in the same month or the same span, then yes, of course. But now if you spread it out monthly or some shit like that, 3 months GTA 6, and after 6 more months or 5 months, you get Bully 2. I don't know, just a thing, It's just something, man. Just something, Because this company doesn't do shit anymore. And the one thing too, if you're gonna look, there's something too that a lot of people pointed out too. If you're gonna give the remaster trilogy, if you're gonna give the remaster treatment to the Grove Street people that made the GTA trilogy, imagine Grove Street making the remaster of GTA 4 and Red Dead Redemption. Imagine that. No, imagine that. Because I think that was the original plan to begin with. Keep continuing, have the main team keep continuing on with the GTA Online shit, and have the side GTA guys, have the side Rockstar guys that don't have a lot of team, and all of them are sucking their fucking thumbs and fucking each other. I mean, for crying out loud, look at that team that made the fucking GTA trilogy. That team looks like they didn't want to do it, so they all decided to just play around with each other and fuck each other. I'm sorry, they look like it was a frat house. I'm sorry, that picture looks like they're in a frat house. It looks unprofessional. It looks fucking professional. These are game designers? They look like they're about to fuck each other, all of them. I'm dead serious. They look like they were in college about to all have sex with each other because they're making a fucking game trilogy. But they never got it done because they had too much fucking to drink and had sex. Literally. That's what I saw for the pictures of the Grove Street developers. When I saw the pictures of the designers and the creators and all that shit, that's what I saw in them. You can't change my mind with that. I saw right through their bullshit. I'm like, what did you do? Why is this game the way it is? This game is the way it is, not because, Rockstar wanted to rush and shit like that. How was it to rush when we didn't hear anything about it? Oh, we heard rumors. Yes, guys, it's rumors. It's rumors. That's all it is, rumors. Just like when scientists make theories, it's just theories. You don't look at the theory that the science is saying and be like, okay, it's true. They won't tell you it's false because scientists don't want to be gone. Have you noticed that? Scientists will never want to be gone. Okay? Especially if they're fucking corrupt and don't want to fucking find something that's discovery and learn something from it. Because they don't want that. They don't want something to change the norm of what they say that is not norm. Get it? That's how game designers are sometimes. Not all of them are like that. I'm talking about the ones that are higher up that are corrupt and all that shit. And even freaking video game company developers that never even fucking played a game to begin with. I never will get that. How the fuck are you a COO of a video game company and you never played a fucking video game in your life? I don't care what you are. That makes no fucking sense to me, man. Or even walk in a line of video game-ish. Like at least know the history of video games, man. Go into a fucking company that you don't know anything about, the history, the fucking gaming, how it works, and what? That makes no sense. That's like me being a doctor and not studying the doctor shit. Just going straight into fucking on surgery. What? Cut this vein. What vein? Oh, the artery that's connected to the heart. Be more specific? Motherfucker, it's right in front of you. I don't know what it is. You know? And look, this is coming from a person that loves bully. I do. You guys know that. I've made fucking videos and I made a whole bunch of fucking. I'm still not done playing with bully, but even though I beat the game, there's still stuff I'm doing in the game. But still, there's stuff that this is just a good game, and the fact that we haven't got a sequel of it just because Take-Two wasn't too fond of it. Rockstar loves it. Obviously, it made money. That's the thing. Take-Two was like, oh, it didn't make money. No, it made money. Just not enough for them to be like, oh, we should make a sequel. No, this is the problem with some developers. This is why I noticed with Rockstar and Square Enix, they have a mindset of like, hey, if it doesn't make much money as Grand Theft Auto or Final Fantasy, we're not going to make a sequel to it. Who gives a fuck about it? I don't give a fuck about it. Why would the fans give a fuck? Wait, you like that game? But it didn't make us money. Why do you give a fuck? Fuck that game. Who cares if it was your childhood game? Who gives a fuck if it was a good game, a good story? We don't give a fuck. That type of bullshit and that type of mindset is going to give you the biggest karma. I hope you know that. And there's people out here that don't believe in that karma type shit because they think that something physically needs to happen to them for them to literally either be dead or gone or leave the business. Sometimes that does need to happen, but karma needs to come first before that happens. I hope you know that, alright? They need to do something fucked up for them to, get their consequences. Look what happened with WWE with Vince McMahon. He didn't get out of the company until he got the fucking, allegations and all that shit. Right? The only person that can get them out of that, can get them destroyed is themselves. And Rockstar's already doing that anyways. So you know what, guys? All we have to do is just wait and watch. Just wait and watch. See the destruction of this company, man. Seriously. Seriously. And it's sad. It's sad. You think I want to talk about stuff like this about Rockstar and Square Enix? Why? For crying out loud, I just praise this game. Rockstar, Take-Two, your logo is on it. And yet, you want me to disrespect you. And then when I do, you get pissy. But then when I like a game, Take-Two, that you don't like, you get pissy with me. And you want me to play GTA 5. I don't give a fuck about GTA 5 or online. You killed that for me. I don't give a fuck about it. Why should I give a fuck? In GTA 6, yeah, it looks fine and all, but what's going to drive me more to get a PlayStation 5 and a GTA 6? I don't have a PlayStation 5. Why the fuck should I give a fuck about a PlayStation 5? For crying out loud. You go to your fucking PlayStation Network, Sony is selling the PlayStation 5s like candy. Why? Because they have so much in their fucking goddamn storage unit that they're not selling them. They're selling. There was even an article literally telling you guys they're selling their games, but they're not selling their. They're selling their consoles, yes, but they're not selling their games. Why are they not selling their games? Why? Because their games are on the PS5 is on the PS4 and on the Xbox. So why the fuck should anyone should buy another system if the same games are on the same system? You see what I'm getting with that? Oh, but there's other games for the PS5 and shit like that. I know, but is it a lot? They had enough time to pump out a whole bunch of games, guys. I can understand if it took. I can understand if it takes a year. I get it. But I'm talking about when the full system comes out, guys. The system date just came out. It came out in 2020, right? And the PlayStation's lifespan is like what, to 5 years, depending. I would like to say 10 years, more years like the PlayStation 2. But we didn't have that with the PlayStation. Well, along with the PlayStation 2 and 3. But game developers don't want to do that. Well, game companies don't want to do that anymore, or they don't feel like they should because they think technology is going so fast that they're like, oh shit, we can't keep up. That's the thing. That's why I hate that. That's the thing with Square Enix too. Oh, same thing with turn-based. When people talk about shit about turn-based RPGs, I'm like, oh, it's not realistic. Turn-based is not realistic and shit like that. I'm like, yeah, so stop making photo-realistic characters or stop making characters realistic. If you want to make characters realistic or make a game realistic, make a fucking goddamn movie. Don't make a game that's photo-realistic. At that point, I'm watching a movie. I'm not playing a game. The fuck's wrong with you people? Oh, I don't want a high-res cloud just standing there going like this and whoosh, whoosh. Oh, that's too unrealistic. Then Cloud should not have his Buster Sword. He should not be holding it going like that. You dumb idiot. You idiot. And Sephiroth should not have that fucking scythe thing. You idiot. And Sephiroth should not be floating. And none of these people should not have magic. Don't say, oh, realistic with Final Fantasy when they fly around and do shit that you can't do. So shut the fuck up. Shut up. God. That's why I hate when Square Enix is catering to these stupid motherfucking pieces of shit. Because that's what you are. You're a stupid piece of shit. A person that will talk shit about turn-based RPGs, but would never played one in its life, but also talk shit about the original Final Fantasy games, but never played the original Final Fantasies in their life. Never beaten one or never even played one. Should I even listen to your fucking opinion? I shouldn't. So why should I give a fuck? Look at the whole thing with Rockstar. Why, if they don't give a fuck, why should I? They clearly don't give a fuck, so why should I give a fuck? Why should I give a fuck about this company making a fucking goddamn game if they keep doing this shit? Especially if they're holding games back. That should be already done by now, man. And GTA 5 GTA 6, it tells me that this game started development not that long ago. Oh, it's coming out next year. Who told you that? Who told you that? Rockstar? If it doesn't come from Rockstar and it comes from other sources, I'm sorry. You could believe them. They could be a good source and all that shit. But if it doesn't come from a horse's mouth, I'm sorry. I might listen to it. But again, if it's not coming from Rockstar, most likely it's not going to happen. Or most likely it's not coming out anytime soon. Because how many times we hear things about Bully all the time and the Red Dead Redemption Remaster, and where is it? Where the fuck is it? And then these motherfuckers be like, oh, we're making it. Then tell us you're making it. But you don't want to tell us shit. Alright? You can't have your cake and eat it too 2K and Rockstar, you can't. You can't have your cake and eat it too, and that's what you're trying to do. But yet, when you don't want that, you get pissy. And you want everyone to suffer. You want everyone to suffer. See, a lot of people like to say, what happened to gaming? Did we grew up? No, it's not that, guys. These game companies and game developers decided to not give a fuck anymore. And that is true. Okay? Because I play Dragon Quest 11. Okay? I don't care if you don't care about Dragon Quest or anything like that. I play that game, and that's a modern game nowadays, basically, right? It's not new, I know, but it's still a modern game, right? I played that game, and it literally made me feel like I was playing a classic NES, Super Nintendo, classic PlayStation 1 and 2 game. Fuck, I'm not lying to you. I'm not lying to you. When I played Dragon Quest 11, I literally felt the nostalgia inside of me. I literally felt like I was back playing Kingdom Hearts 1, playing Final Fantasy 1 again. I felt like a kid playing these games again, playing Dragon Quest 11. And I'm just like, and then when I replay Bully, I'm just like, I'm replaying Bully, and I'm like, this is a different Rockstar altogether, man. This was the Rockstar that knew their shit, that knew what to do, that knew what game was, that knew what storytelling was, that knew what gameplay was. Alright? That they knew they hold themselves to a high standard when other companies didn't back in that era. Square. The reason I give that too much Square because back in the 90s, Square was up there. Square was up there. Square was like the king. The king. If you thought of any product or all of that. Now they're not. They're down in the bottom. They're down in the bottom. Rockstar in a way took that crown, but now they're going down. Who's going to take that crown? Who's going to take the crown? No one doesn't have that crown anymore. Rockstar had it, but now look at them. They have no crown anymore. Some people want to be like, oh, someone else has the crown. No, no one doesn't have the crown. Even Nintendo. Nintendo doesn't have the crown. None of these guys just dropped the crown. Now it's any company and any game developer can fucking grab it now. The ball is in your court, motherfuckers. All your video game developers, all your video game companies better watch this fucking video because all of you guys now, the ball is in your court. Why? Because gaming hasn't changed at all yet. So that ball is still in your court. And that's the thing too. People want high-end graphics in every console. Let me tell you something for those type of people. You're stupid. You want high more res quality graphics than what you got on the PlayStation 6 for the PlayStation 7? Is that realistic? You know, at one point, there was an article, there's still people talking about this too. I remember seeing an article literally saying, have we reached the point of graphics? Yes, we have. And that's okay. Stop being pissed off about that. There's so many people that get so upset about that. Why? You want to have a game that looks look like a real person? Then I'm not playing a game, guys. I'm playing a fake artificial thing that is not playing. It's a movie. Again, going back, it's a movie. Where does the blur stand? How much high-end graphics do you need until you be like, oh wait, that looks like a movie, I don't want to play it? Come on, man. At this point, you just if you want to watch a movie, then watch a movie. Don't make a game into a movie. And I'm not talking about like games like Heavy Rain. I'm not talking about games like that. Games that do that type of stuff, nothing but praise. Nothing but praise. They know what they're doing. When other game developers try to do that shit, they fail. Because they don't look at that. Why? Because they look at those graphics and they be like, oh, okay, we could do those graphics. No, you can't. You could, but you have to sacrifice a whole bunch of shit. Gameplay-wise. Not story-wise, but gameplay-wise. You take some of the interactive of the player. Why do you think in Heavy Rain they were created with the DualShock controller? You get to go like this, move around, press this or do this. It was very unique. Very great. And the fact that the company that made Heavy Rain, they did that stuff was great. But yet other video game companies don't want to learn from that and be like, okay, we understand that style. We can't replicate it. We can't do that type of stuff because of this, things that we need to change. Okay, we get it. But they don't. They look at that and all they see is the graphics and they're like, let's do it. But not think about the fucking gameplay. Or the world. You see what I'm talking about when people fucking say, oh yeah, let's not have open world games anymore for Final Fantasy. Fuck off. Fuck off and suck my dick. Fuck off and kiss my ass. Seriously. Seriously. You're not a gamer. You will want the game companies and the game developers to make better shit and stronger shit, not weak shit. Okay? You want them to evolve. You want them to succeed. Not de-evolve. You idiots. At that point, let's play Atari games then. Oh no! But those guys, no! You want to downgrade everything. Let's go back to the Atari. Let's go. I mean, I don't mind. I love those graphics. But for a person like you, that will hurt your little my graphics because you're that type of person. All right, and that's why there's people out there that talk about video game style, like art styles in video games. Look at Rockstar, for example. Rockstar, this is why I talk about Bully. Look at Bully's art style. Look at this art style. Pops out. It does. It pops out. Look at the art style from GTA compared to Bully. Completely different. Completely different. Excuse me. Completely different. Similar in a different way. But you have that cartoony feel and that cartoony look. And that's why I love about the GTA games. They have this cartoony aesthetic on them. And then when GTA 5 came out, people just look at the cartoony stuff of the old GTA games and they're like, fuck you, we don't like this. And I'm like, where did this come from? You guys didn't mind it all that much too until GTA 5 came out. And even GTA 5, he still has cartoony graphics. Yes, it does. Okay? It does. Seriously, man. It does. They don't have high-end graphics like you see in what? In Final Fantasy 7? But then people will say, oh, but that's just high-res anime. I guess you can't win with these fucking goddamn idiots, huh? So, when it comes to Bully, and Bully 2, what would I like to see in a sequel of Bully? I want to talk about that. I will, but I want to say this. Rockstar, if you're holding Bully 2 back, you are losing money. And I guarantee you this. If you bring out Bully 2, and that rumor of you holding this game is true, I'm not buying this shit. I'm not buying it. Why the fuck should I buy it? You have the biggest opportunity to literally bring this game in the limelight. And maybe have a slimmer of hope for people. Even for me. To be like, okay, maybe they're getting back up on their footstep. But the way that you're acting like this way, I don't want it. At this point, if you're holding Bully 2 hostage just because you're an idiot and you're a dumbass, then keep it. Go ahead, keep it. I don't want it. I don't want it. We got this. We got the fan base. We're good. To be quite honest, we're good. We got the soundtrack. We're good. There could be other games that took inspired by this. And stick the middle finger to Rockstar and Take-Two. We're good. No, seriously, we're good. We got the Warriors 2, which is in a way the Warriors game was the game design in a way was an inspiration for Bully. So look at that. More Bully stuff you wanna get more more gameplay wise with Bully if you like that type of gameplay style. The Warriors did it too. So the Warriors did it first, but then Bully looked at that and they're like, oh, I can take that type of gameplay. So just change it a little bit. So, but yeah. Again, the ball is in your court, guys. The ball is in your court. All we have to do as consumers and people that watch your shit, and buy your shit, just need to sit back and see what you're gonna do. Because if you're just lazy, Rockstar, let me tell you this: if you're lazy, no one's not gonna buy your shit. There's another thing too. Look, let me tell you this with the Scholar Edition. there's some stuff in the Scholar Edition you could have added that you could have put in the game originally, and you didn't do it because you didn't have time or the PS2 couldn't handle that. But now we have the PlayStation 4, the PC, and shit like that, the PS5, but yet you won't do it with those consoles. Bring those and shit like that. I know you guys can do it, but you guys are just lazy. How many times you remade this game and you didn't put new stuff in it? Look at Square Enix. How many times did they remade Final Fantasy 4? They remade it countless times. How many times they put new stuff in it? A lot, actually. When you really think about it, every time they remade Final Fantasy 4, they put new stuff in it. You know, when they put it on the DS, they made it from the ground up. Different graphics, voice acting, different soundtrack, and all that shit. But you have the option to turn that off. You know, with the new graphics and everything like that, so you can just read the subtitles with the classical music from the original NES, which is great. Super Nintendo. So, but you see stuff like that. You know, stuff like that is great, and I just showed you that the one company that's being a fucking asshole can still fucking do it. Same thing with fucking Rockstar. You guys can still do it, but you guys are acting like you can't, or you don't want to anymore. That's the thing. You guys don't want to anymore. And then when you hear certain type of gamers that say yes, you don't have to do this, or yes, you shouldn't do this, you listen to them. And those are the type of people that don't want you to grow and don't want you to evolve. Don't hang out with people that don't want you to evolve. Why? Why they don't want you to evolve is because they cannot evolve, and they don't want you to see evolve. They don't want you to see. They don't want you to do better. Okay? Okay, Rockstar and Square Enix? Right? I'm serious. If some video game designer, developer, video game company guy sees this video just all of a sudden, thank you. You know, for caring at least. Or giving a fuck. Or giving a chance to giving a fuck. Or giving a chance to watch this video. But if you're watching this and you're laughing, the joke's on you. You watch this 32-minute video. You should have shut off a long time ago, like around 6 minutes or 4 minutes. The joke's on you, by the way. That goes to any trolls too. That just want to watch my video and then be like, do something stupid. It's like, okay, joke's on you. You watched the whole video. Like, what do you want me to tell you? So this is the video I was watching. So I'm going to put it on. And we'll give more of my thoughts about Rockstar and all that shit. And how I feel about Bully. And what should we see in a sequel of Bully. So this is from an orc. He's called the Sonic Sega Gamer. The Fall of Rockstar Games RANT. So, not bad for what he's saying, to be quite honest. But let's keep going with this video.
They're going to screw Rockstar Games over and make them go out of business. It's Take-Two Interactive's fault for screwing Rockstar Games over, you know? So what else is new?
Sure.
Rockstar Games is completely screwed and they're going to go out of business. I've been a fan of Rockstar Games ever since they released the Grand Theft Auto games, you know? And then years later...
I've been a fan of GT. I've been a fan of Grand Theft. I've been a fan of Rockstar since GTA 3. Now, when I was a kid, I told myself, where's GTA 1 and 2? Like, I never saw GTA 1 and 2 until I got a little older, until I was like 12 or 13. And then when I saw it was top-down perspective, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, it was a whole new thing for me, you know? And it's just it opened up a whole new world. And, you know, I have GTA 1. You know, doesn't play all that, you know, it's clunky and shit like that. But it's an arcade game, and it's fine the way it is. GTA 2 is better. It is better. And GTA 3 was the one that literally stamped on the map of like, oh, this is how we should actually make our games. You know? How, you know, stamping on how should we make a Grand Theft Auto game. Because realistically, the original GTA games were just arcade games. You just going around, getting jobs, shooting people, and that's it. Really, there wasn't really an ending. There was just like, 100 missions, 120 missions, then you beat it, then it says, congratulations, and then that's it. That's an arcade game, in my opinion. It is. Some people might not like that, but they had to find their footing, you know? And I'm still glad that there was archaic stuff in this game. They need to bring the archaic stuff back, man. It's the same thing with wrestling games, man. Stop taking the archaic stuff out of video games, man. That's what made it fun. Now you want to downgrade and make it realistic. Everyone knows realistic ain't fun, so why you try to fucking make it realistic? That's why people. Why do you think when people? Why do you think when the Smurf movie came out, people were upset that we didn't went to the Smurfs ward? They came to our ward, New York. We see New York. We know what it looks like. I want to go to the Smurfs ward. I want to get stuck in there. I want to be involved in that shit. Same thing with Harry Potter. When we have Harry Potter, we don't go to fucking New York and we have a fake Hogwarts. No, we actually go to the Wizarding Ward. You know? Come on, man. Come on. People are stupid sometimes. They want to have a fucking want to make excuses for game developers and game developers, game companies and game developers just for them to be lazier. It's like, stop it. Stop.
I decided to play a game that was rated for King, and that was the Bully game, you know? Bully Scholarship Edition, I beat that game, and also I beat the Bully Anniversary Edition on mobile apps. And heck, let me show you something like iPads. Give me 1 minute.
Get the mobile.
Not many things.
If you have Bully, if you decide to play Bully, if you have a Wii, get it. If you have a PlayStation 4, get it. It doesn't cost that much on the network. If you have an Xbox, you should get it. I'm sure you can get it on their store also. It looks great on that version. I'm thinking of buying an Xbox just to fucking get that version, not if it goes to the Switch. If that rumor is 100% true, then I'll buy it on the Switch. Fuck yeah. Hell yeah. All day on the Switch. Taking Bully on the go? Fuck yeah. That's one of the reasons why I put it on my phone. I'm like, you know what? The appeal of having Bully on the go? Fuck yeah. Hell yeah. And it looks great on a mobile. But by the way, your phone needs to be version 8 or higher. If it's lower, it won't play your game. It won't play or even download it probably. So it probably will download, but it won't play. So you need a high res version of your phone to play the Bully game. You know, wouldn't it suck that you bought the Bully game, but then you can't play it on your phone? What happens when that happens, man? Will the phone even tell you that, oh, you can't buy this game because it has this high res and your version of your phone is this? Probably, I don't know. But let's continue on.
Are gonna believe this, you know? There's been a few Rockstar games that are actually released on mobile apps, including iPad apps too. You know, I have this game right here. Yeah, this is Bully.
Hold on, sorry.
Here, let me just skip this. This is the game I'm talking about.
Oh, you got an iPad. Yeah, I was thinking of getting like an iPad too to play Bully.
Since it came out in 2004, I think. For the PlayStation 2,
6.
they released it for 2006.
Let's see.
You know, hey, that's what made it game special. Yeah, there's the Bully Anniversary Edition. Yeah, as you can see, there's some gameplay.
Yeah, it came out in 2006, and the Wii version came out in 2008.
I'm not gonna play the whole thing because I'm not gonna play it.
Boom, boom, boom.
And also, I have Red Dead San Andreas right here. You know, really, why Rockstar Social Club? This is another thing about the mobile app games. You know,
yeah.
You want to play Grand Theft Auto, or if you want to access more features, you need to sign to a social club.
Yeah, that's
really
stupid.
That.
Yeah,
you know?
Me too. It's like, oh, look at all your achievements that you did in this game. Can I see it?
Yeah.
Now, if you sign up to our subscription,
CJ Carl.
At least you can look it up in your phone.
I'm just gonna say this. Rockstar Games, they only try to milk their money only on the Grand Theft Auto Online series.
Yeah.
And even though Grand Theft Auto Online was actually okay for a good start, it's actually getting a bit boring, and they're wasting money for DLC cars.
I've said this too. At one point, GTA Online was actually not bad. In fact, it was pretty much equal to GTA 4 Online, or a little bit better. Now it's just not good. It's just not good anymore, man. It isn't. It's just terrible. All right, let me show you a little bit of the graphics of Bully on the mobile, because it looks good, guys. Like, it looks good. Shockingly good. So, we show you that. But Bully, Rockstar needs to get the shit straight. But it looks like Rockstar lost its way.
For DLC missions, that's it. Because the more I keep hearing, oh, there's a new update for Grand Theft Auto 5 Online, it keeps getting worse and worse by the minute. So yeah, as far as I can tell,
Alright. It's loading.
Better not be skipping.
And
This morning, I woke up and said,
I was in the middle of class.
you fought the law, and the law won.
So this is what it looks like. Hold on. There we
I
go.
hope you're all taking this class seriously. Music should be an amazing outlet for personal expression, not just an opportunity to bang on things.
Get it? So you have to like play fucking instruments and shit in here. But I'm not going to do that here, mainly because I'm fighting with this class right now because literally I was in 89% of this class. Needed 90% to pass, and I got 90%, and I lost. I got 80%. I needed 90%, and I lost. Just because, I missed a few little jingles and shit like that. Even though when I look at a playthrough of this, Music 5 for Bully, I've seen people miss, a few jingles, and they pass. I miss a few jingles, and I lose? I tell my friend that, and my friend's like, I think the game just hates you, dude. I'm like, thank you! The game, like, I don't even know. Maybe I attacked too many prefix or something. The game is just like, no, you can't be like that. No, I can be what I want. It's called a bully for a reason, bitch. Oh, shit.
Rockstar Games is going to continue to milk their money and waste their money on the Grand Theft Auto Online series until the day Rockstar Games goes out of business.
Pretty
Can
much.
they focus on their next project? I know their next game was supposed to be Grand Theft Auto 6, but I guarantee you, their next game is going to get canceled by Take-Two Interactive. Take-Two Interactive is the one to blame because they're the reason why they made Rockstar Games famous and great and why they screwed them over. So yeah, it's Take-Two Interactive Studios' fault for screwing Rockstar Games over, their employees, and demanding a big cut of money, you know? So yeah, I no longer support Rockstar Games. And as far as I can tell, the stupidest remake game they ever make was Grand Theft Auto, the Trilogy Remaster Collection, which includes Grand Theft Auto 3 Remastered Definitive Edition, Grand Theft Auto Vice City, the original Vice City, not Vice City, that's different, the original Vice City, and Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. And let me tell you, all three of those remastered games on PS4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and PC looks completely terrible. The graphics, I'll say one thing, looks realistic. It looks really amazing because now the skyboxes look kind of realistic too, but the character models looks completely terrible. And I'm just gonna say this: Rockstar Games, they wasted all that money to make a full three collections of the Grand Theft Auto Definitive Edition trilogy games. What's in it? Nothing. Just the same thing. Storyline missions, and that's it. And some side activities you can do in the game, you know? Nothing else. You know? And after that, they're just wasting money on Grand Theft Auto 5 online, and that's it. Can they focus more on DLC story expansions for once instead of the online stuff? It's getting really stupid and dumb. Well, it's Take-Two Interactive. Blame them for screwing Rockstar Games over. They should have never. I'm just gonna say this: maybe Rockstar Games would be better off if Take-Two Interactive did not get involved in this. You know. But what do you guys think? And how would you feel? How do you feel Rockstar Games getting screwed over by a lot of things? Take-Two Interactive and most of the employees left because Rockstar Games are being screwed over, and they're being forced to tell these people that they're being taken down, like the Grand Theft Auto creator, the Bully creator, the Red Dead Redemption creator. How do you feel about this? And what do you think is going to happen to Rockstar Games? And will we ever get an announcement of Grand Theft Auto 6? I doubt this is going to happen. You know, and if it did, I think Grand Theft Auto 6 will be their last game. Because as far as I can tell, GTA 6 will include all the city maps from each of the different games, like Liberty City, San Andreas, and Vice City as well. In Grand Theft Auto 6, I doubt, but I guarantee you Grand Theft Auto 6 will be their last game, and that's the day when Rockstar Games are going to go bankrupt, you know? So yeah. But let me know down in the comment section below, what do you guys think about Rockstar Games? Do you think now it's becoming a failure?
And the thing is, too, the whole thing what I said about Bully, like, even, like, you have to change my mind to literally want me to buy your shit at this point.
Thanks to their stupid other company, Take-Two Interactive. Screw you, Take-Two Interactive. You're the reason why I screwed over those people at Rockstar Rockstar Games. You're the reason why you cost a lot of employees to leave because you're shenanigans. And you're the reason why you're going after the fan base too, you know? Only because they're doing mods. Well, Rockstar Games, Take-Two Interactive, that's all I can say to you.
I want to say this to Take-Two Interactive and Rockstar. If you're taking the mods out of the player base, that should tell me that you can't make anything anymore and you suck at making product. So, you decide to go after people that made good product for free and you got pissy because that product right there could have been making you money. But instead of you doing it like you should, you decided to go after the people instead of giving them money to help you make that shit a reality. But now that won't happen because now everyone wants your head on a fucking goddamn stick. I bet you anything right now, there's a whole bunch of people in the gaming department, in the gaming industry that are literally telling themselves we cannot have the same thing that we have with Rockstar. Alright? I bet you anything, all these video game developers, when they sit on the chair and talk to each other, when they have meetings, I guarantee you every time they look at Rockstar and Square Enix, they're like, oh, you guys are going to die soon, man, because you guys are like, one is about to get head on a stick, and that's Rockstar. Square, you're getting there. Square, you're close. You're getting there. You were very close at one point. Very close, especially with Final Fantasy VII. So, the ball is in your court. What are you going to do? I remember last time I said that, then the GTA trilogy came out, and guess what happened? That ball was still in that court, and what they did with that ball, they were like, what ball? Oh, it was your fault. You dropped the ball. That's what they did. Did nothing but like WWE.
Idiots! You're stupid, you're dumb, and now you're going to make the situation worse.
Yep.
And you know what? I'm done being a Rockstar fan game. It's all thanks to Take-Two Interactive who screwed Rockstar games over. And as long as Take-Two Interactive is still around to keep pushing Rockstar games' buttons and making things work for them, they're never going to continue their next projects. Maybe a sequel to Bully, like Bully 2, or Red Dead 6, or maybe in the future, next Red Dead Redemption game, maybe Red Dead Redemption 3. Yeah, I thought that's going to happen. But yeah, Take-Two Interactive is the reason.
See, GTA 6 comes out, right? Then they be like, oh, Red Dead 3 comes out. Okay, Bully. Oh, GTA 6. Bully. Manhunt. Max Payne. At that point, I won't care. I won't give a fuck. People have been asking for Bully 2 for years. That's all we want, and that's all we care about. Anything else that you release after that, we don't give a fuck. Saying that right now. I'm giving that pledge right now for me, at least. I don't know about you, but that's what I'm doing.
Why they screwed over Rockstar Games? Rockstar Games, it's your fault for, trying to take down the creators of their games and then tell, you know what? You guys don't belong here, get out of here and stuff. You're letting Take-Two Interactive win, you idiots! Obviously, I'm done with Rockstar Games. And I used to have their games when I used to buy them, like Red Dead 5 and San Andreas and Bully, but not anymore. I got rid of those. If I decided to buy a Rockstar game back, it'll have to be just Bully, That's the only game I like, But other than that, I'm done with the Red Dead games. And no, I'm not planning to get Red Dead 6 anytime they ever announce it. Okay? Not planning to. I heard rumors that Rockstar Games is developing the next Red Dead game, Red Dead 6, but I doubt it's going to get any better. I think it's going to turn into a crap hole game, In fact, if I want to play a first-person shooter action-adventure games, well, it'll have to be these.
Conco's Bad Photo and 007.
So yeah,
Golden.
Rockstar Games is dead. Demise. Adios. It's never going to get better. Let me know down in the comment section below, what do you guys think? You think if Rockstar Games continues to, to take off their employees, they're going to go out of business? I guarantee you it's going to happen. Yeah, I'm done with Rockstar Games, and I'm never going to play their games ever again. If I want to play their games, I'll just play just the 2 games I downloaded from the App Store, you know? GTA San Andreas and Bully. That's it. And if I do plan to get Bully again on the physical copy, I'll get it for the Nintendo Wii. If I could. That's it, guys. I'm done. Thank you for all watching. This has been the Solid State Gamer.
And if we never get another bully, like I said, we should be good. We should be fine. Let's see. How far is that one? 2 months ago? Okay, I'll see it. Before I end this video and shit. This one's about Rockstar Games and my rant. Done with this company. No more cash for me. Jeez.
Right, so unfortunately, I don't know if we're going to be able to do Red Dead Redemption 2 3090 Ti test on my PC because I've been having nothing but trouble with a Rockstar launcher. It keeps asking me to sign in, right? Even though I'm already signed in, as you can see that profile picture on the right. I'm already signed in. But it's constantly asking me to sign in to the Rockstar social services, you know, whatever.
Every time I sign into that social services shit, guess what? It's like, oh, sorry, an error happened. Sign back in later. So what? It's just going to keep being an error? Every time I sign in? Sounds like you're trying to hold someone's money. You know? Good thing Bully can play offline. Because if it was one of those games that can only play online, I would never got the game. Good thing I saw that offline shit before I bought it. Shit.
Call that, you know. But it doesn't work. It doesn't work. And you're going to see that it doesn't work. I keep trying and trying and trying. Nothing seems to work. Same thing with the EA. Nothing seems to work, dude. I don't know what's going on. I might have to reinstall my Windows or something. I have no idea what's going on, dude. It's so irritating. You know, this is one of the things about the PC that I hate is this BS you have to go through, man. I just want to play the goddamn game.
Right, that's why...
You know, I don't want to go through all this bullshit.
That's why I don't do PC. Whatever happened to turning on a system, grabbing a game, putting it in, and fucking playing it? None of this installment bullshit.
And Rockstar and EA, they suck. I mean, they're one of the worst 2 companies ever, dude. EA and Rockstar, and they just suck. With Ubisoft, I never have any issues. With Ubisoft Plus, everything runs smooth as a butter.
Ubisoft has it and they give you an option.
Rockstar and EA,
you don't have to do it. But if you do it, you might get
PC,
some good stuff.
Just god awful. So here, let me show you what I'm talking about. Sorry that I'm a little bit upset. It's just because I'm burning daylight. I'm wasting goddamn all day fucking day long because of some bullshit game like Red Dead Redemption 2 that I want to test. I swear to God, I'm going to get to the fucking point where I'm never ever going to play any of these fucking Rockstar games or any of these EA fucking games. I'm just going to play Flight Simulator and fuck all these other games. I swear to God. Because I'm getting fucking irritated that we pay all this fucking money for these companies, right? All this fucking goddamn money to Rockstar and EA, and nothing fucking works, man. It's so fucking infuriating and drives me fucking crazy, dude. When I pay money for something and it doesn't fucking work, it pisses me off.
Me too.
But anyway, let me show you what the fuck I'm talking about. Here. And I don't give a fuck if this upsets you. Fuck Rockstar and fuck EA. That's my message. Fuck these motherfuckers. I've been paying them way too much money. Here we go. Here comes nothing.
There it is.
Hey, look at this. It's asking me to sign in. It's already signed in. Look on the top right corner.
It's crazy, man.
Look in the top right corner. You're going to see that I'm signed in. Here, you'll see it. Look. What does it
Excuse
say?
me. I had a muffin.
Prometheus Ed has signed in. That's me. Right? So you think that I'm already signed in. I don't have to go through anything. And now it says you have to be signed in, right? And then when you hit the back button and the RB, look. It says there's an error. So
Another good modern game. It is by Square. It's not open world or anything like that, but it is pretty good. Guardians of the Galaxy. Play it. It is surprisingly a good game. Best Square Enix game that came out since what? Since a long time. A long fucking goddamn time.
Error.
Praise the sun.
Error occurred. Please try again. So I don't know what's going on. Is the servers down? Are the servers not working? But how could it be possible that the servers are not working?
Right.
When I was able to download the game. If the servers were down, I wouldn't be able to download Red Dead Redemption.
Exactly.
Or Grand Theft Auto.
Right.
So I don't know what's going on. This is just such a pain in the ass, man. And, you know, I could do this till the sun turns dark. It doesn't matter. I mean, I can do this all day long. It's not going to work. It's just pain in the ass, man. And I'm sorry that I am being upset, but I'm sure you guys will understand why I'm being fucking upset. I'm wasting my goddamn day
For real.
with this bullshit game and Rockstar when I could be doing something else productively.
Right. Like, no. It's crazy, man. This video, if you want to see the whole thing, this video is from Mark Upscale. Upscale. Hopefully I said that right. But Mr. 4K Upscale. Sorry. Got that wrong. Well, look at that, Elon. But let's continue on. Shall I say anything else about Rock? Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, how I feel majority about this game, man. About this game. How do I feel majority about this game, man? This game is a masterpiece, to be quite honest. Bully is a masterpiece of a game. It is quite wonderful, and it has some things in this game that, you know, yeah, it was originally going to be an M game. Then they turned it down to make it T. But there's still some M-rated stuff that you can still find in this game. But also, some of the stuff that they got away with in this game, I'm surprised. Because the whole thing of grabbing, you know, girls' panties, and then there's a teacher that wants you to grab girls' panties and give them to them even though they're teenagers. Yeah, that's how you know, also in that mission, that's how you know that this game originally was supposed to be rated M, and the kids were supposed to be college kids, not like high school kids, or some type of academy of college, basically. But you could tell they were gonna do that, then they changed it. But other than that, this game is good. Maybe they changed it for kids at the last minute when they were almost done with it. Maybe like about, I'll say 50% done, somewhere around there. So, which makes sense because the rest of the game is totally different and shit like that. I love the upgrading system. I love the stat stuff and everything like that. Like they put RPG elements in this game, you know, like in San Andreas. But in this game, to me, they perfected it more than they did in San Andreas. And yes, the map is not as huge, but I felt like I explored the whole map. Same thing with GTA 4. You know, I feel like I explored the whole map. You know, I can't say about that with GTA 5 or even San Andreas. You know, so, but I could say that with GTA Vice City though. But Other than that, is there anything else I could talk about too? Before I get to what I would like to see in a sequel, if a sequel does get made or if it ever comes out. Um, let's see. Well, I would like to have more stuff to do, you know, in this game. More stuff to do right after. But I guess it's really your decision if you didn't want to do some of the side missions and you wanted to keep them after you beat the game. I guess that's fine. So maybe if I play through this game again, I'll probably do that and maybe try it out once I beat the game and then do the side stuff and see how I feel about it that way. So trying to make it feel how trying to make it because I'm trying to get like a feel of how the game wants you to play exactly, like beat by beat in a way, even though you can play how you want, which is the great thing about this game. But sometimes the game developers leave kind of hints and things like that for to tell the player that yes, this is level 1, this is level 2, this is level 3, or this is level this and that, this and that. Kind of like Legend of Zelda 1. So in Legend of Zelda 1, you don't have to go through all the dungeons. Literally, you first start the game, you can go straight to Ganon if you know what you're doing. It's pretty fucking amazing, right? Pretty fucking amazing. So what would I want in a sequel to this game? What I want a sequel to this game? Well, of course I want a sequel to this game, but a sequel to this game should have happened a long time ago. Sadly, it did not. But if we did, or when we do get a sequel to this, what should be in it, basically, or what should it be about? For me, to be honest, if I'll say this, if we get Bully 2 and we have a new character besides Jimmy, that's fine. If it takes place during around the time Jimmy was around, okay, cool. If it doesn't, that's fine. If it's a prequel to it, cool. If we do get when we do get a Bully 2 and Jimmy is in it and he's still the main character, to be honest, I would like to see how they do that. Would it be a college, university, a Bullworth Academy? I can see that. Like after you graduate Bullworth Academy, you go to a college version of Bullworth. I can see that happen, but it's not in the state that you around it, so you move off the coast, basically. So, but then you'll be traveled to the original map and the newer map. That's what I would have done. So, and bring some of the stuff elements back that was in the original and all that, just refine it a bit. Bring I would say, I know some people might like the wheel from GTA 3 and all that, but keep the wheel like it originally was in Bully, in my opinion. You really don't have to change it, in my opinion. But you can make an option to leave it regularly, like the original Bully will give you that soccer pad thing. So there is options. You could do that. So if Jimmy does come back, what would the story be? I started thinking of this a while back. You know how Gary just betrays Jimmy and shit like that? And it technically came out of nowhere, and you're like, what? Especially when Gary was like, oh, you want to take over the school? I want to take over this. I want to take over the school. You want to take over the school. And Jimmy's just like, no, I don't. And that's what caught me thinking, like, who told him? Jimmy told Gary so many times, I don't want to take over the school. But instantly, Gary was just like, okay. I feel like someone told him that, yeah, he wants to take over the school. He's just fucking with you. And then all of a sudden, it just clicked in his mind of like, so he's been lying to me this whole time? I feel like Gary did want to be Jimmy's friend in a way, even though he was a dick and an asshole and a bully himself. But he if he spent time with the group, Jimmy and Petey, he probably would have been, still a dick and shit like that, still a bully, but maybe not to his group of friends, maybe to other people that did deserve it. But then who knows? Maybe something happened to Gary. There's like I feel like there's something there with Gary that something happened with him before he turned turned over to Jimmy, to be honest. But or you could just say that Gary is just the way he is, and then he comes back in the sequel, gets revenge. I wouldn't mind that. Like, imagine you find out that one of Gary's family members is the head of the school of the Bullworth Academy College. You know, and then you get like a mission where the guy from the head of the academy is just like, "Hey, you're Jimmy, right? Jimmy Hopkins, right? Remember that school in Bullworth? Remember Bullworth Academy? There was a guy named there, Gary, right?" He's like, "Yeah, I know about him." And then Gary pops in and be like, "Hello." Some stupid shit like that. Kind of like what they did in GTA 4 with with Nico's friends and shit like that. So you could probably do that. You don't have to do that, but it's another option to do. You don't have to bring Gary back. You don't have to. But to be quite honest, the voice actor that played Gary, he was having so much fun, and it makes sense just to bring those two actors back. They had good chemistry on screen, so it makes sense to bring the voice actor for Gary and Jimmy Hopkins back. Just that's just me. That's just me. It is. That's just me, man. But anything else? Anything else I could talk about before I continue on a little bit? Before I continue on and end the video. Let's see. I like the layout. What they did kind of do with the anniversary in the Scholar Edition, but I like the layout for the stats and all that to be a little bit better. In the original PS2 version, it was fine, yes, but it looked kind of cloudy and a mess still. In the Scholar Edition and the Phone Edition, they fixed that up really well, and it looks better. So hopefully they clean it up like that better, really good too. Anything else I would like to see too, like prank-wise or anything like that? I would like to see new types of pranks they can do, or combination of pranks. Yeah, that'd be dope. That'd be really cool. That would be really cool. Combination of pranks and stuff like that. That'd be dope. Other things. How about driving? Why not? I mean, for crying out loud, if we're not going to go back to Bullworth Academy and we're doing a sequel for Jimmy's story and he's going to college, then make him learn how to drive. I don't see. At this point, I don't see why not. I mean, for crying out loud, originally the game was going to be rated M for mature anyways, so why not go all the way this time? And the thing is too, a lot of people say that Bully won't get away with certain things that they would have got away with nowadays. I think they would. If this game came out nowadays and it's rated T, I think it would have came out in original form, but it would have been rated M. It would have been rated T. But I guarantee you, if it did came out in its original form of rated M for mature and shit, this game would have been amazingly awesome, man. Originally, this game was going to have more missions than GTA 4, which I would have loved. I would have loved. That's how much I love this game, man. That's how much I want to spend time with this world and this game, man. Seriously. So, anything else? More places to box, and you know how you have your boxing moves and your fighting moves. I would like to have a place that combines both of them. You have one that can teach you boxing. You have one area that can teach you, wrestling and stuff, or just street fighting. But you have a dojo, basically, that combines both. And then you have a separate dojo that's all about martial arts and all that stuff like that, So, and MMA and shit. So, that's just me. That's why I would like to put. That way Jimmy can be better or whatever character you do. Another thing I was thinking of, too, is creating your own character. So, it'd be kind of weird because your character will most likely be a silent protagonist. But I could see it. I could see it happen. I could see it happen. But should it happen? I mean, that's the thing. If there's a Bully sequel, there's so many things you could do. You can have one main character and have one customized character. Okay, you could do so much. You could do so much. You could. You could. And that custom character could be for your boy and a girl, and you could use them anytime you want. You can even use them in missions. Obviously, the main character, will just be there filling the cutscene there, but you be there after the cutscene ends, like your main character and shit like that. So that way you can, and if you're playing the game back again, you know how you have the option to play missions again? You can use your own character to play those missions and shit like that. That'd be cool. Imagine making your own character and standing right next to Gary and all that stuff, doing the mission and stuff like that, for example. So I thought that'd be cool. But and more also more cliques to hang out with, basically. More like, how you could have people and you pay people and you can hang out with them, all that. I want more than that. I want it like more of a clique. Like you can make your own clique, basically. That would be dope. You know? And yes, maybe you need to pay them off or do some missions or do something. But then you can have them be with you. Also, sometimes mostly in this game, some of the stats of the story don't go up until you do something in the story. Like, for example, if I punch a jock outside of the story, the percentage doesn't go down. But if I do a story for the nerds, the jock percentage goes down. You see? Outside of the story, it doesn't really take advantage of me beating up the jocks, beating up the townies, and then and then the townies and the jocks hate me and stuff like that. But the other ones, like the nerds and the prefects and all that, they don't do anything. For example, like if I punch a prefect and don't do nothing to a cop, if I'm out in the city causing havoc, the cop really doesn't do anything. Some cops might, but if I pay the cop my way, or the cop knows I don't do that much damage. If you've been a good boy, basically, you do a little bit of damage, then they leave you alone. They leave you a slide. So I like to see different advantages like that. I would like to see that in a sequel, Bully, because that system, we had it here, but it wasn't as efficient as it should be. It was in its baby steps at the end of the day. So I like to see full on with it. So when they make a Bully 2, or when it does come out. So let's see. The final one is literally put more custom characters options. Like if you have a teenager boy in campus, obviously he might grow some mustache, some facial features, maybe not. It depends who the player is. It depends if you want that character to have facial features on them or not. So that's something there too. And if it's a male or female, who knows? Maybe the next Bully game will have a female protagonist. You don't know. So the possibilities are endless with a Bully sequel. To be quite honest, you could do a sequel for Jimmy, or if you do something new, you do a prequel or not. Or you could do a different campus setting in the same world of Bully when Jimmy was around. So it's like there's another Bully game that takes place during this time, basically. I wouldn't mind that at all. So, but I think that's really it. Let's try to find one more video for this shit before I'm done here. Let's see. Is this done? Yeah, it's done. But let's see. Okay, it's still going now. Trying to find something. This is 2 weeks ago. Is Rockstar getting what they deserve? GTA 6 leaked. Rant discussion by DRWG. Now, let me tell you something real quick. When the GTA 6 leaked and all that shit, I talked about it. I was laughing at them. They deserved it. They deserved it. And all these people were like, oh, I feel sorry for shut the fuck up. Shut up. These are the same companies that don't give a fuck about you. And all of you are like, sorry, Rockstar, sorry, Take-Two. Man, fuck you. They don't give a fuck about you. Just a few months ago, they were threatening people to take out their mods. They were threatening people. It's funny that the people that got threatened to take some of their shit down, they never sued Rockstar Take-Two. Oh, because they're using their fucking video game shit. That's why they didn't get sued. I still would have sued their ass. They threatened a person. Motherfucker. I don't know. Apparently you don't know how that shit works. I live in the ghetto. When you threaten someone, we throw hands. It's ready. It's ready time, motherfucker. Seriously. Man, don't... See, when it comes to that type of world, people don't want to touch that shit. But yet, you want to be involved in it. Makes no fucking goddamn sense. If you can't throw the hands, then don't do it. Because when you throw those hands and someone else is ready to throw those hands too, and you're not ready because you're a bitch, then why are you doing it? Because you think you're big. You're not. You're a pussy. You're a pussy and a regular person like you and me. But you don't think you are because you're making all that fucking dough. Fucking CEO of Rockstar and Take-Two and shit like that. Then go fuck yourself, man. Oh yeah, go fuck myself when I'm just lounging on a fucking nice beach and shit like that. Yeah, Rockstar COO, how's the sun hitting you right now? Are you wearing an umbrella? Is the sun not killing you? The sun is fucking hurting you, man. You're white. I'm sorry. You're a Caucasian. You're an orc. You don't belong on this planet, meaning the sun's gonna fucking kill you off. That's why I'm laughing at these video game companies. I'm like, if you're not carbon, the sun's gonna take you out. Really, it is. So and this is for my brother, by the way. So alright.
What is going on? Your boy Demetrius is back, and here I want to get into a little bit of deep talk when it comes to this whole Grand Theft Auto 6 / Rockstar situation. Really, it's not really exactly about GTA 6, but it's about Rockstar games in general. Now, I've made a few videos where I have heavily criticized Rockstar games for their bullshit, and it is well documented what Rockstar Games is capable of and what they have done in the gaming world. Rockstar Games has done a lot of fucked up shit. Now, I will sit here and say Rockstar Games ain't the only one. You know, pretty much all of the companies, all of the gaming companies have done some fucked up shit. But the difference is with Rockstar Games, we already know. Rockstar Games got away with their bullshit time and time and time again. It was like no one would go after Rockstar Games. Rockstar Games did whatever the fuck they want. Other companies got the knife. You know, Electronic Arts got the knife. You know what I'm saying? Every time EA fucked up, they got the knife from the media, from the public. You know, every time Capcom fucked up, you already know Capcom. People was handing it to Capcom.
Hell yeah. That's right. Yeah.
Don't we give it to Sega?
Yeah.
But Rockstar Games, when they fuck up, nobody says nothing. And I get it.
Yeah, that's a problem.
It's, you know, they're the creators of Grand Theft Auto, right? I get it. But the last 7 years, Rockstar Games has been doing some wicked, cruel shit.
Exactly.
You know, to their own gaming community, to the, you know, consumers. You know, they've been stealing, they have stolen millions of dollars from people with their whole shark card program. They milked GTA 5 like it was Tetris. You feel what I'm saying? So, in the blink of all of this that has happened involving GTA 6 and Rockstar Games, and, you know, there's more information coming out about the hacker, that the hacker was a fucking teenager. But right now, when it comes to that hacker, I'm going to keep it real. The hacker ain't even important. Whoever this person, whoever this asshole is really not important.
Right.
I'm one of those type of people because I've said it in previous videos. I've said Rockstar Games eventually was going to get what's coming to,
Yeah.
go back and check the video that I did on Rockstar Games' Reign of Terror.
Remember the Grand Theft Auto video that I made way back when I said the ball's in our court? I'm mentioning in this video here.
I brought that up. And what I want people to really just stop and think about, because I'm hearing some amazing things from people on Twitter, Facebook. People are actually sympathizing
Yeah, I know.
for Rockstar Games. You know, people have actually said they feel bad for Rockstar Games.
I don't.
Look, Rockstar Games is the last fucking company we need to feel bad for.
Right. And you gotta think of this too. Did they make that publicity so people can feel sorry for them? Just to ease the fucking what they're doing? Guys, you gotta think about this stuff. You don't think they don't do shit like that? Why would they? You're right. Why would they? You know the whole shit in Justice League? The guy with the has the no face and he's like a detective and shit, telling all the conspiracy stuff to some of the Justice League team. And the Flashes and one of the women in the Justice League team, she's like, who would do a thing? And the guy's like, you're right, who would? And they look at each other like, it's true, you're right. Who would? What kind of person would? They have the money, guys. You acting like just because they rich and you acting like just because they're a video game developer and they're not like rich like a Kardashian or like the Queen of England or shit, they can't do certain stuff that are fucked up. No, they can. They can and they will. Because they know people and they have families that are tied to those people. Yes. There's not a game around here, guys. We live in a fucked up world, a wicked world, where wicked people run it. It's gonna end soon. Very soon. But I just want to tell you, that's what's been going on for the past 600 years. Okay? And that 600 years is finally up. It was supposed to be 100. Actually, no. It was supposed to be 1,000 years. But no, it wasn't. The reason it didn't happen 1,000 years is because people from this planet that are carbon actually woke up. They actually started to wake up. They actually started thinking to themselves, oh wait, there probably is more to this world than just this vessel here. Than just this avatar that I'm having. And guess what? People started thinking the same way, and now people are like thinking what's going on. Now there are people that have woken up. The planet has woken up, and now since she woke up, she's literally like, oh, the people that are not part of this planet, I want them gone and buried and dead. I hate them. They don't care about this planet, and they should be dead, gone. That's how she feels. If you don't be in tune, in spiritual